sinister looking, and I think those were good makeup effects for the for its time. Why, hello there, YouTube, and welcome back to 31. So I'm Random Ross, and yeah, throughout October I'm reviewing a horror movie every day in the build up to Halloween. So yes, and I'm not the only one doing this. There's many others out there in this community that are doing 31 days, so be sure to check them out. So yeah, my 90s week continues now with day 10. And for that one, I am reviewing Sleepstalker. So this is a supernatural horror movie where as a young child, Griffin witnessed his parents being murdered by a serial killer known as the Sandman, and many years later, when he's older, the Sandman gets put on death row in the gas chamber, but makes a deal with this dark priest and comes back as the Sandman, and then swears vengeance on Griffin. And as Griffin is, running from this evil Sandman who can sand people by suffocating them, killing them by sand powers, they try to find a way to stop the Sandman. But then there is a twist that the Sandman is actually Griffin's long lost brother, and they were split up when he was a baby because their parents were abusive and he killed the father. So that's the story there. So this film's also known as The Sandman's Last Rites in some countries, I think. And I believe this was a made-for-video film from 1995. So what did I like about this? Well, first of all, I remember watching this when I was young, about 13 maybe. And I remember, it being late at night. It was part of the BBC One always show like a late film on Friday nights, and I was staying up watching it, and I watched this film, and I actually found it quite creepy and unnerving, especially the song in the soundtrack, that "Sleep, Baby, Sleep." That is such a chilling yet soothing song which features in the film, and yeah, I actually like that song, and it's, like I say, it's soothing yet dark and chilling, yet has child innocence to it, which the Sandman sings throughout the film and is obsessed with. The Sandman character, in his, the Sandman, yeah, Michael Harris, who plays the Sandman, he puts on a good chilling performance, especially before he's even the Sandman, when he's just a mortal human. He's very chilling and unnerving. And then when he becomes the Sandman, he's more chilling and sinister looking. And I think those were good makeup effects for the, for its time, especially with it being a low budget film. I also like the character of Griffin as well. He was a good, protagonist, played by Jay Underwood. And then we had Catherine Morris playing Megan, his love interest. And then we also got Michael D. Roberts as the preacher who helps, the Sandman become the Sandman. and yeah, we see some dark, tragic moments from their past, and the Sandman, and they do find a way to kill the Sandman. Glass equals sand, as adding fire equals glass. So they do eventually get the upper hand, but at the cost of Griffin's life. But the Sandman does set out to do what he wanted to do, end his brother and stuff. But yeah, I thought this had some dark tones. This film was about 105 minutes, so again, under 2 hours, and yeah, I thought it was a good film. Very mid-90s, very direct-to-video style cinematography, and also I feel that this film has become forgotten about over time, nearly 30 years later, and I don't hear anyone mention this film at all or talk about it. That just shows how much of a forgotten gem it is, and I think people really need to check this out because it is a good horror film, and I do enjoy it, and it is just so many horror films of the 1990s that time has forgotten about. But yeah, if you like unsettling, unnerving, supernatural stuff, and you don't mind the straight-to-video quality, then yeah, I recommend this one. I recommend you check it out anyway, because like I said, it's a very underrated, underappreciated film, and you should check it. And yeah, it was quite fast paced, and didn't take long to get to the point, and yeah, I like the soundtrack in it too. So ratings, I think I will give Sleepstalker. I'll probably, like I say, there were a few moments that I thought were a little poor, but were made up for with the story, and I'll give it 4 stabs out of 5. I think 4 stabs out of 5 for Sleepstalker. So there you go. There's your review for today. Have you seen it? Let me know what you think down below in the comments, and if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with your friends, and feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. And I will see you tomorrow for another episode of 31 as 90s week continues. Yeah, we're going to a foreign one this time because during my 31 days I like to at least review one horror movie that is family friendly. I've got a few that are family friendly this year, but definitely one that is at least of non-speaking, non-English speaking, sorry, in a film, like a foreign film, and that'll be tomorrow. So yeah, so then, till next time, don't have nightmares.